this theme is really about opening to that creational force and that pathway through the connection of the soul essence impregnating into the womb and being offered out as as devotional love. But it's also about the dying of the old ways, because it's like there are these cycles of creation where there's a dying and a birthing. And the dying, like the cycle of nature, like the winter time, everything dies, it drops away. Yeah? And in that dying phase, that's often where it's the hardest, because it's where we really need to let go. And and it really touches on a lot of different layers that want to grip on. Yeah. And the dying phase is so necessary to really empty out what's not serving any longer. And then it creates compost, it creates ground, it creates fertility. And then there's like a fertile ground, and there's like a well of wisdom, and there's this warmth and this nectar that starts to pulse and in connection with the soul lights. And then there's this natural rising of inspiration that comes from the deep, connected through the love and the light. And then that starts to come through the body and the words and the eyes and the way, the new that is creating through. And that takes a lot of surrender and listening and devotion to really allowing the all to drop away. Yes, and what I do know more and more is her timing is not linear. And, the more we devote to her, she just shows us. And sometimes we'll have a plan around something happening and a time frame, and it just doesn't happen that way. Right? And that, that devotion to really, really listening. Because for me, if I go off, then my body shows me immediately. And it's like, okay, God. And then as soon as I listen, yeah, then the dying happens. And then I get filled, right, with this nectar and this nourishment and this inspiration and this light that and love and that just wants to come through, yeah, in that attuned way that then can be of even more service